ang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging Diyos na silanganan, alam ng puso sa litin mo'y buhay. Lupang pilihan, tulad ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka masisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simulan, sa langit ko bawang, ngayon na kang tulakaw, sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang kang makawan mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig, ang bituin at parang niya kailan ang may magkikinig, lumang araw na maraming magsika, mo'y langit sa piling mo, ang ligaya na pantay walain, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
May we ask you to remain standing for our invocation? Amen. All right, let's all be seated so we start with this afternoon's program. As I said earlier, kami po ay nagagalak. We're very thrilled that you are joining us this afternoon on this very special occasion. It is the launching of a very special publication by our friends from Goodwill. And unfortunately, the biggest boss of Goodwill is unable to join us here this afternoon, but she has prepared a message for all of us. Isa pong pagpapasalamat at pagbati sa ating very esteemed author, who we are also celebrating today. She has sent her message, and I previewed the audio of the material earlier, so medyo konting effort tayo because her message is very heartfelt, and we certainly don't want that valuable message to be overlooked, especially since it comes from the heart and it is directed to a very, very special person na tayong lahat po ay nandito na gathered today to celebrate this afternoon. So without further ado, we would like to prepare the audio of the CEO and President of Goodwill Trading Company Incorporated, Ms. Teresa Cancio Suplico.
Hi Marx, congratulations on the launch of your world-class cookbook for the Superfit and who doesn't want to be healthy in this day and age. Thank you for choosing Goodwill Bookstore and have appreciated to publish your cookbook. I'm looking forward to more cookbooks and other books that you will decide to write in the future. And also more sales for your book, not just here in Australia, but all around the world. Congratulations.
All right, and a big round of applause for our President and CEO, once again, Maria Teresa Cancio Suplico. And to our author, she does send her regrets for not being able to join us today, but she has gone out of her way to also send the next person, guest, to represent her, and he would be saying a couple of words on behalf of our CEO as well. Friends, please put your hands together for Mr. Tommy Cancio Suplico. Please join me.
So, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. Goodwill Bookstore is very much grew on education and in the belief that it is a very vital aspect of our society. And given that we have today the launch of Mr. Marx Canoy's world-class cookbook for the Superfit, we'd like to thank you for coming. We'd like to thank everyone for coming here today again. Because we believe in the power of the word, of education, and in this cookbook we believe that we could change society today, given that we do live in a world that serves instantly, where speed is valued the most, and health is paid for that, supposedly. So very much I believe also, to be healthy is much like getting out of bed on Monday morning, where it takes time, emotional strength, and patience. And so it is with much gratitude that I welcome you all to the launch of Mr. Canoy's newest book. Today we celebrate not just the book, but the author himself. And once more, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now, as Tommy has said, it is not just a celebration of the support that is given by Goodwill Bookstore as well as Metha Publishing. It is a celebration of homegrown artists, homegrown talent, such as the one we are celebrating and supporting, and hopefully patronizing today. But, you know, I feel very inadequate because he has come a long way from very humble beginnings. So we thought that it was just appropriate na meron din po tayong special person na mag-i-introduce din po sa ating very special and very talented author. And my role here is to make room for her because she would have a lot of good things to say about our author today. So we hope that just as you have given Tommy a warm welcome, you would also do the same for our esteemed industry head of the TESDA Women's Center. She is joining us here this afternoon to introduce our guest of honor and of course our author. If you would kindly join me on stage, Miss Marina Faith Leima.
Good afternoon. Well, I was surprised when somebody from Goodwill bookstore asked me to introduce the author. At first, I'm hesitant kasi I don't know how to say anything about him kasi although we used to live in the same place in somewhere in Negros, pero matagal bago kami nakita ulit. Sorry, Marx, pero medyo may mga bagay na gusto kong ibubuking sa inyo. Yeah. 3 decades ago, we used to live in the same barrio in Sagay, Negros Occidental. And hindi maiiwasan o hindi imposible na makikilala namin si Marx kasi they used to live nearby the school. And yung family name nila ay parang sabi ng father ko, related din kami sa kanila. And when he visited us 2 years ago, I was surprised to see him. And knowing he was so successful sa kanyang sariling field of interest, na-amaze ako sa kanya. And then, he also came to visit Tesco Women's Center, and he was so happy to see us that we train women to be good cooks as well. Kaya siguro napili niya yung Tesco Women's Center to be a part of this book launch. Kaya natutuwa ako na maging bahagi kami sa isang napakahalagang event na ito para kay Marx. And yes, he came from very humble beginning. Pero hindi yun, kaya ng lagi kong sinasabi sa mga trainees namin, hindi yun hadlang para umasenso yung isang tao sa buhay. Now ladies, trainees from Tesco Women's Center, andito si Sir Marx para makita nyo kung paano siya nagtagumpay. So hindi yan imposible para sa isa na maging successful kagaya niya. Si Sir Marx ay, nung dumalaw siya after the book launch of his first book, right? And gaya ng sinabi niya, natutuwa siya na mayroong programa na kinakandak ang TESDA. And he told me na magkakaroon siya ng susunod na libro, and this is it. Marx, as I've said, came from a very remote area of Sagay, Negros Occidental. It was very far from Manila, of course, and ang buhay doon hindi, kasing ganda ng buhay natin. Marami sa mga kababayan namin na nandito ngayon, na makapagsabi kung paano nagsikap si Marx na maging successful as of this time. Marx is now an executive chef at Travelodge Hotels, which is managed by the Toga Far East Hotels. He doubles in gourmet recipes using simple ingredients na makikita natin. Usually yung book niya, makikita natin yung ingredients ay yung mga ginagamit ng mga Pilipino din. And this time, he emphasized more on the freshness of the ingredients, the palate, and the dietary requirement. Because it's about the fitness, no? The fitness ng mga... I understand maganda yung kanyang purpose for having this kind of book. The book itself, although it is a simple ingredient, pero he did a lot of innovations to make it more presentable and nutritious. And I'm so proud, Marx, that you give me this chance to introduce you and be here for the book launch of this book launch. I'm so happy to introduce Mr. Marx Canoy, the author of the book.